Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, we're back. Welcome back to the One Cohesive Thought podcast, where me and Diego, over the next hour and a bit, try to convince you of one thing that we might be able to agree on. Just makes
Just the one.
sense. Just the
Well,
one.
welcome back
We're going
to
to say a lot
episode
of stuff.
2 of Phaneuf Phanboys. As always, I'm your host, Diego, and I'm joined here by my co-host, Alex. How you doing today, Alex? You ready to talk some unbiased hockey?
I'm ready to talk, partially unbiased hockey
Partially unbiased hockey.
for the
Well,
most part.
how you doing today?
I'm
Good?
doing okay.
Doing
I'm
good?
a little stressy. I got a math test. So,
A little stressy
yeah,
for the math
I'm a
test.
little
Okay.
stressy.
Well, hoping the best for you, but
Thank you.
no further ado. Let's jump right into the headlines for today, and I think you want to start off with our first one.
I'd love to start off. We've got double blanks in Edmonton. The league's most lethal offense gets shut out by I forget his name.
Michael Hutchinson?
He's like the
Jack
handsomest
Campbell.
man in the world, Jack Campbell, Soupy, and followed up by lefty Mike Clutchinson, if you will,
Clutchinson.
all
Ooh.
without Austin Matthews.
I like that name though. I like that name, Clutchinson.
Guy's a beauty.
I think it really does a lot. But yeah, no, I was definitely shocked. I didn't catch either game. I worked both nights and I was doing something after work yesterday, so I didn't catch any of that game at all. But I was shocked to see that. I thought Edmonton was taking both those games, to be honest, before all of them.
I did not. That's how good the Leafs have been. Every time anyone's tried to creep up on them, the Habs were making some headway a couple weeks ago.
Well,
Leafs shut them down.
We'll talk about
Of course,
Habs.
we'll talk about the Habs. And wait, does that mean that Dave Tippett might be getting fired?
I doubt it.
Oh.
I think the Oilers have still been good enough, and I feel like they still are getting a lot of chances. They're just not finishing. And
The Leafs effect.
Special teams have still been incredible in Edmonton.
They didn't have a power play in that first game, so
yeah,
but they had like 3 in the second.
How does their power play rank? Let's I don't
Let's
want to
take a look.
too long, but I'm gonna check.
But we are going to digress for a second. I think it's pretty good. It's not, of course, as good as the Leafs, who've been great so far.
Oh, I spelled power play wrong while Googling. Give me a sec.
I think I can do team stats, power play percentage. The Oilers are 9th at 25.9%.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty good.
It's not where they were last year, but it's pretty good.
Is it 31.9% or 33.3%? Go Blackhawks.
Yeah. We're insane.
That's a little surprising for me to see.
Well,
okay.
It's there.
All right.
So, okay, let's move on to the next headline here.
Of course. Yeah. Gotta keep going.
Flames beat themselves in the warm-up last night while playing Ottawa. I don't know how many people saw the clips from the Flames warm-up there. That was all over the place. And sure,
that was
for, I believe it was a 5-1 final?
Yeah. That's their second loss to Ottawa this week, at least, I think.
What are they, Montreal?
Yeah. Montreal's got Ottawa tonight. The tired Senators. Well, I don't know how tired you can be after a 5-1 W.
We can talk about that more with the Habs later on as well. But yeah, the Flames warm up yesterday was brutal. If you did not see it, go.
Oh, brutal.
Just go look. You will be disappointed. Very disappointed.
They got outscored in Ottawa over the last 3 games. Let's see if I can do math. 14-8.
14
in 3 games.
Timmy Stützle.
Tim Stützle catching fire. I actually don't know if he did anything those games.
But our final headline for the day, and this one was a very, very interesting one to see. Binnington brawl. Jordan Binnington takes on 3 Sharks.
And the goalie.
Well, that was including the goalie.
Of course.
After allowing 4 goals on 19 shots and getting pulled from the game. I think when I saw this clip, I was coming home from work and I was just mindlessly scrolling through my Instagram in the car ride. And
he threw a fit.
I was kind of out of it, but then I just see Jordan Binnington punching Sharks. Yeah, this was on Saturday, right? Yeah. I see Jordan Binnington punching basically any San Jose Shark that could get in his way. And
On the way, of course, to the dressing room to have a shower.
I was just so lost. And then Dubnyk called him out after the game. I can't remember what he said, but basically he was making fun of how small Binnington was.
Yeah, well, Dubnyk, I saw Dubnyk's like 6'6", 480 or something.
Yeah.
Like, the guy is humongous. Binner's a stick.
They should let him fight. They should have let Binnington.
They should let him fight. We'd see that this summer on DAZN. Definitely. Binner, Dubnyk too. I'd pay pay-per-view for that one.
That sounds good.
Binner.
All right.
We know guy would drink Jessica Biel's bathwater. He's got some interesting tweets. Doesn't match how interesting it was to watch him take on 6 Sharks with
I forgot about when those surfaced. Oh.
Those were funny though. Those were pretty really funny.
Those are good.
Those were funny. Reminds you that professional athletes
I'm gonna try and dig some up right now.
Are also weird, just like you.
Just like us.
Just like us.
Okay, wait.
Diego's gonna pull up some great old tweets right now.
I just Googled Jordan Binnington old tweets. And I'm going to see what comes up on Google Images. Yeah, Taxi Man, I'd probably rather listen to the radio than listen to you talk on the phone in another language. Okay, Jordan Binnington.
Oh, Binner. Oh, you started off with a banger.
Okay, part of me hopes these are real. Well, that was cbc.ca.
Yeah, these are. I'm fairly sure these are real. These are just old tweets.
These are just old tweets. I'm trying to see if I should read these on camera or not.
Just doing a little self-censorship screening right now.
Yeah, I'm not reading that one. But if you look at the second Google image and you search Jordan Binnington old tweets. But here's him commenting on them.
Oh.
It was a while ago when I was a teenager. It was a little sarcasm and joking around. That's what life is about. You live and learn and you grow as a human. I'm just here to play a couple hockey games.
So I think he was joking, Jessica, if the offer still stands. Stanley Cup champion Jordan Binnington. He would not be interested any longer.
It was just a funny joke.
It was just a funny joke.
Okay, but no more delaying.
After spending a whopping 10 minutes on the headlines today. Yeah.
Let's get to our first topic of the day, where we're going to say it right away. A day after I said the Habs would win the North Division, Claude Julien is fired.
Diego, that was... I knew it was a questionable pick. Immediately. That's why I went, what? In that real high-pitched, the shrill voice.
I believed it. But
you did.
The Habs were just abysmal. They were starting to become abysmal. I thought they could turn it around. And
Do they have 10 wins yet?
No, they don't.
I don't think so. They've been sitting on 9 since...
one of their last 6 games with Julien as the coach. So
they've been sitting on 9 since like the 4th game of the season.
An apology, Alex, for shitting on.
Would you like to change your position at all?
Something needs to be done here to show how sincere.
Something needs to be done, Diego. In a completely off the script moment, as you can see, has walked off the camera and he's bringing out the St. Pat's jersey. Oh, this is a big moment. For all the years that I've known Diego, he's shit on the Leafs every chance that he can get. And on the second episode of our podcast, Diego finally admits defeat. He's given in and he believes the St. Pats are winning the division.
But now that
we'll talk about Austin.
Now that I have my Toronto St. Pat's jersey on, let's talk more Habs.
Let's do that. And 2 guys in Leaf jersey. Let's talk about the Habs. Because this is what we love to do over in Leaf land.
So Julien was fired after a controversial no-goal call versus the Senators, which led to a 5-4 shootout loss for the Montreal Canadiens. Did you see that no-goal call?
I didn't.
Okay, so...
I know the Habs did not exactly have their way with the luck in that week, because earlier on we had Joel Armia aggressively assaulting Frederik Andersen into the net. That wouldn't count as a goal. That would have changed the momentum of that game. So... Yeah. They're not exactly on the good side out in Toronto.
I saw it. So with
okay,
the puck went in the net at like 2 seconds left, but good 10-ish seconds beforehand, Gallagher bumps into Murray, who
Okay.
falls down. He gets back up as play progresses. And yes, a good 10 seconds after contact, Murray's back in the play and the puck goes into the net. And they called the no goal for goaltender interference, even though Murray had already gotten himself back up and was already readjusting to the puck's position. And they called it. There was contact, like there definitely was.
Okay.
It happened far enough beforehand to where Murray could have still made the save. There was goaltender. Gallagher did not interfere with his ability to make the save on the shot that went in.
He did interfere with his ability to stand up about 10 seconds earlier, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Most people said it should have been a good goal. Most people.
Yeah.
So.
And I think if you're telling me the unbiased truth, I would say in an unbiased answer, that is a good goal.
Totally unbiased
but
hockey talk.
In a totally biased answer, in the way that my heart wants to answer this, that should not have counted. And the game probably shouldn't have even gone to overtime. A couple of Habs goals could have been taken away from them as well.
Sure, whatever you say, man. But since then, the Habs have named, I'm going to try not to butcher the name, so apologies beforehand. Dominique Ducharme has been named the interim
Dominique
head coach.
Ducharme.
And since he's taken over, they've played the Winnipeg Jets twice, and they have gone 0-1-1. And
the Jets are a good team.
The Jets are a good team, except for the fact
they're
that
they
got shut out
team.
by Vancouver last night.
Every dog has its day. And I think Vancouver just... Sometimes you play good. Sometimes Louis Eriksson is in the lineup. And when Louis Eriksson plays, the Canucks are not defeated.
Okay,
the Canucks are completely defeated without Louis in the lineup.
That I just said sometimes the defense exists, because the defense never exists in Vancouver.
It's true.
Coexisted. That's what happened.
Thatcher, Beauty.
Yeah.
All right.
But
before father Austin Matthews.
Hey.
out for a while. Sorry.
Let's not get too off topic here. So okay. What do you think of the Habs situation now? What do you think's gonna happen in Montreal?
I think they are doomed, personally. 9-6-5. As I'm reading here.
9-5-4.
They're 9-5-4.
Yeah.
Well, Diego, I hate to be that guy, but you are actually behind the curve by 2 games.
Oh, am I? Oh, did I not include? Oh.
The 2 games against the Peg? They're 9-6-5 right now in 20 games.
A little flawed, guys.
Good catch. If the Flames end up playing...
I'm editing my stat sheet right now as you say that.
If the Flames end up playing every single game for the rest of the season, like they played in that warm-up against Ottawa last night, then Habs will make the playoffs no problem.
How did we transition to Flames?
Well, you see, the Flames are behind the Habs right now. The Habs have 3 games on the Flames. Only 1 point.
You're saying the Habs are safe if the Flames continue to crap the bed.
Yeah,
and they will. So
they will, because
the 4th team.
What happened to Habs being just the best goal-scoring team in the league?
Hear me out.
Why did everything dry up?
Because the offensive depth that was not existent before the season started became not existent 2 weeks after the season started.
I think I said this last episode. We were talking about the Habs for some reason. I said rolling 4 lines doesn't work. And I guess Marc Bergevin also decided that rolling 4 lines doesn't work.
That may have been my argument to why they did.
Mm-hmm. Except, unlike me, Marc Bergevin can't just go, stop rolling 4 lines. Yeah. He can actually fire the guy that keeps doing that.
He can actually make them stop rolling 4 lines.
Yes. And you fire the coach. You fire the assistant coach for some reason, which is
Mueller, right?
Kirk Mueller.
Is it Miller? Yeah, okay.
Yep. Yeah. Who has more points in the NHL, I'm pretty sure, than Marc Bergevin. So I don't know whose boss is who, I guess, in that scenario.
They needed a change. They're not going on.
They did.
The change didn't help, to be honest, so far. But we'll see where that goes. But I was going to say something. Oh, you know what the problem with the Habs is?
What's the problem?
They aren't playing Corey Perry. Or as we call
He's not
him,
playing enough.
Or as we call him, Scory Poggy.
Scory Poggy. Playoff legend. The Texas Ranger.
We need to trademark that. Scory Poggy. That's our thing now.
Scory Poggy on our t-shirts.
Why do you come watch Phaneuf Phanboys?
On our Phaneuf Phanboys merch.
Scory Poggy. Hey,
coming 2028.
Hey. It's possible.
Hey.
Scory Poggy hoodies coming in.
Yo. That'd be pretty sick. If we could get Corey on the show, here's the daily segment where I beg someone.
Chill.
Real NHLer, come on the show.
Come on.
Dude, we got like 50 views last video.
Yeah, we did.
Come on. We did. That was way better than I anticipated.
Comment, and subscribe. I need to throw a graph on screen. What the hell?
We do need a graph because, listen, I thought this was going to be a Diego special where we got maybe 4 to 5 viewers. But, we had people show up for the live. We had people in the chat. We had people watch afterwards.
We don't have people showing up for the live or in the chat today, but that's okay because everyone's just going to watch it later. You're watching.
Because it's important.
I know.
And why do we live stream this? It's not to cultivate an audience. It's not for you people. It's for
easier
for us. It's just easier.
We don't care about you. You still like us. Please.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Continue entertaining, though. I'm getting the graph.
Okay. So, how about those, see the, I'm lost without my other co-host right now. I'm not gonna lie.
The graph's coming. 1 second. I just need to save.
All right, the graph is coming up.
Let's throw that in.
The Habs playoff spot is for sure in jeopardy right now. As much as the Flames are terrible, Vancouver and Ottawa aren't making it.
Oh, oopsies!
No, they're not.
Accidentally. Wait, can I edit this? Oh, people are not going to see our faces for a second while I pull up a graph. That's fine.
That is okay. Because
I'm getting the graph for you people. You can't see us, but I'm getting the graph.
So we got. Let's do a little quick standings rundown. Boston, they lost their place. Can I talk about the Islanders for a minute? Why are they not playing Sorokin?
We're getting so off topic. This is great.
We are a little bit. So the East Division, the Mass Mutual East Division, sponsor us.
Okay, we have a graph on screen.
Oh, now we have a graph. Okay.
We have a graph on screen. So you see this graph, guys? See, you can't see the graph, Alex, but I'm gonna talk. So you guys
what
see
kind
this
of
graph here?
Graph?
So, this line represents our viewers that are not subscribed and liking our content.
No way.
No way, right?
No way.
If you don't subscribe and don't like the content, me and Alex aren't happy. We're sad boys. We're going through a tough time right now, right, Alex?
We are.
It's game 7 every night. We have a 3-goal
All
lead
right,
in game
you
7
did not have to break that up. We can move on now.
But it's going down. No one's subscribing. No one's liking. But that's why I'm here to shill and say, if can I flip this graph around? Can I make it go upside down? Give me 1 second. Flip vertical. Whoa! All of a sudden, line go up. Ignore the fact that the graph's just upside down now. But now everyone's subscribing and liking, and that makes serotonin go up, and we are happy now.
What kind of graph are we talking about? Is it a bar graph?
It is not a bar graph.
Is it a line graph?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
But number.
Okay, I'm just having a better time.
Happy. Number go up, we get happy.
Imagining.
That's the point. Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
They can see our beautiful faces again.
Well, now that Diego's done officially selling out on the second episode.
Do you want to move on from Habs or?
Yeah, no, not yet. I'm not ready to move on from the Habs yet because here is my plea to Habs Nation right now. I don't like you guys. I don't like your people.
Okay. Listen up, guys. I'm gonna say it again. We don't like you.
But I know what it's like. I actually don't know what it's like to be in the Habs position
Jack.
right now.
I like Jack. He's my guy.
You like Jack? He's a little iffy. Anyway, I don't know what it's like to be in your position. As a Leaf fan, all I know is
pain.
Tremendous failure.
Pain.
And tremendous success.
And
now, see, the tremendous success part is coming right now with the whole being good. This is the best Leaf team ever. I'll watch those last 2 games without your best player. You shut him with the 2 backup goalies.
Calm down for now.
We can. But all I'm saying is, as a Habs fan, I don't know how you deal with being so, just hanging on, and then it just comes crashing down, and you're like, what you see as a Leaf fan, when it comes crashing down, you go, yeah, of course it did.
Of course.
But as a Habs fan, look at how it started. You guys were like 8-3-2.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty incredible.
That's crazy. 8-3-2. So if I do the math right, you are now 1-3-2 in the last 6 games.
1-3-3.
1-3-3. Sorry.
And
so you're
7.
doing a very good job of winning. I guess 5 points, guys, in 7 games.
Wait, no, that's 4 points. Wait, no, it's 5.
1-3-3.
Yeah,
that's 5
you're right.
points.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I can't math either.
that's
can't
about
math.
that's our channel slogan.
No, it's. Well, we can discuss this later. I like totally unbiased hockey talk. What, you thinking something else?
Okay, so basically what I'm trying to get at in this very long-winded rant that makes very little sense is just hang in there. Bow down to the Maple Leafs. Hang in there.
Okay,
so
enough about Habs and Leafs here. Let's move on to our next.
Somehow turned it into Leafs. This one I can't turn into the Leafs, guys.
Preds
I won't.
Peril. The Nashville
Preds
Predators
are
have
bad.
not been very good this year. They
Sad.
did win their last 2 games. We were planning to discuss this before their last 2 games. That didn't happen, but we kept the topic anyway. Preds have played 21 games this season. They've gone 10-11-0, putting 20 points on the board, and I believe they are.
Flashback to Sunday, Diego. Let's do that. Just let's rewind here.
Okay.
The Preds are 8-11-0.
Yeah.
And they have.
Let's talk about this better. This is better.
Yes, they're 8-11-0, and they have 16 points in 19 games this year, and are 5 points back of the Blue Jackets, who they are going to play in a pivotal 2-game series upcoming.
Unfortunately, would okay, never mind.
Fate would suggest, the Blue Jackets are a very good team. John Tortorella, a very capable coach who's not under any sort of scrutiny at this very moment.
Hey, Tortorella.
Nobody thinks he should be fired.
I'm saying it right now. Here's the first hot take of the stream. I think Tortorella is a good coach. Why do people give him shit?
You sound like Brian Burke right now. Torella's a great coach. Why do people give him shit?
He has done incredible things.
Yes, that Columbus team that beat Tampa blew.
Say what you want about benching your star players or whatever, but hey, he's sending the message.
Benching stars.
The rest of his teams to work.
I think that benching Dubois was necessary.
So do I. I think benching Laine was necessary too when he did.
The thing is, Laine isn't the type of guy to go out there and half-ass it. Like, the guy plays. Like, just sometimes he's bad.
That wasn't why. Did you not hear the report on that? He
gave some assistant coach some shit. So basically, what we have is the Coach Oliver show going on.
Hey.
Out in Columbus.
Hey. Whoa, we're giving the shout out here.
I love Coach Oliver, but if you ever talked any sort of shit to an assistant coach,
Hey,
Chris
it's the right play.
You can chime in with it.
Tortorella's got to show him who's boss on the bench here, and it's not Patrick Laine.
That's true, but I think if you've been around the league for 5 years, which Laine has, you know about Torts.
That's fair. But also,
and I think if you play on his team,
the Predators anymore for a Predators slate.
We are. This is welcome to fixing the Blue Jackets. What would I do? Play Jack Roslovic 30 minutes a night.
What would I do if I were
and
the
trade
Predators?
Seth Jones back to the Predators?
Trade Seth Jones to the Predators. You play Jack Roslovic 30 minutes a game, and you don't play the Predators again all year.
Yes.
That is how you fix the Blue Jackets. Somehow
except for this pivotal 2-game stretch where they're more than likely going to, just wipe the floor with the Preds.
Of course.
They haven't been great.
I played Jack Roslovic for both games, saying he's going to get me some fantasy points.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Back to the Preds.
All right.
Diego has outlined some very specific problems. Data-driven analysis.
Okay. As we all know, once a player is in the midst of their prime, thinks they're so good, and has been jumping teams, where do they always end up? If you were thinking Nashville... Oh, Alex. Whoa. You have an answer.
Wait, you just gave it away.
I didn't say anything. We're going to forget
Detroit.
Detroit?
Not quite.
I mean, they do have Mark Stahl.
Listen, in those last Ken Holland years, that was a valid statement.
That is true. But all these players who think they're good and have shown that they can be good always end up in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Duchene.
Matthew Shane.
5 assists and 8 points this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting paid $8 million. He's at an $8 million cap hit for the next 5 more years. So he still has a lot of money coming in. And the Preds can't do anything with that cap space. And Duchene is sucking. Ryan Johansson. 5 assists this year.
Everyone is very well versed in how bad Ryan Johansson is. I think last year was the year that everybody caught onto it and had that eureka moment. They're like, this is a scam. This is a total scam.
I mean, obviously Nashville got some stuff together over the last 2 games to win those. But I think they are learning this season that it's not just Philip Forsberg wins you games. Because frankly enough, Philip Forsberg isn't even like a top-level star.
I wonder when it's ever been Philip Forsberg wins you games, though.
Huh?
I don't think... He's very good, but I don't think he's ever been the X factor for Nashville's success. Think back to that...
No, that's fair. That wasn't what I was trying to imply.
Yeah.
But I'm saying their offense needs other guys to produce. And when these guys aren't getting it done,
it's true.
What do you do?
They really are scraping the bottom of the barrel most nights to get by.
As you can tell from this Leafs jersey I'm wearing,
he's a Chicago fan.
I'm a Chicago fan. Of course, I love seeing the Predators do bad. This is wonderful. But at the same time,
considering the considerable pain and damage that was done to those Blackhawks at the hands of the Predators just a few years ago.
They got rid of Panarin.
Was it because of that series?
He got traded in that offseason, so I don't know.
Oh, it was. We just need a retool.
I'm pretty sure Pekka we're gonna get us out for like 3 games straight.
I'm not saying that Bowman was a fortune teller or anything, but is Artemi Panarin currently playing right now?
Hey, I mean, we did technically get Nikita Zadorov for him.
This Russian mafia hit job on Panarin may actually not be coming from the Kremlin, but instead from United Center head office.
Hey, that's our that's our president of hockey operations.
This is our conspiracy take of the day.
Get it done, Stan.
Dan Bowman's behind this, to save his image.
Hey, today's been we're like halfway through. Today's been a pretty substantial episode, right? We've established some things for our branding here. Scory Boggy. Stan Bowman ruining Artemi Panarin's career. These are our things now.
And of course, John Tortorella being a good coach.
Oh, John Tortorella.
I don't think anybody wants to adopt that position, so that one's safe with us.
Yeah, it's our thing now. We're the best show on the internet.
We are. And now we'd like to take 5 minutes of your time to dunk on the new Tim and Sid show on Sportsnet.
Oh no, we're gonna do
Sportsnet. There is like a 7-hour time slot in the middle of the day now that needs to be filled by someone.
Tim and Friends.
Some bald guy who doesn't even have his coworker anymore.
He doesn't have
2 guys with a full head of hair.
Guys, he lost his pork chop. He lost his Portuguese man.
He lost his pork
Imagine
chop.
if Alex was here without me. What do you do?
This would be weird. I'm lost.
He doesn't have his Portuguese boy there.
I'm not saying
guys, I got you. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's the
Tim.
Best. He's the best.
He's the best.
CR7.
You know why?
Messi. Okay.
And what am I? I'm a white bread, and I have no hair. And I think that the Maple Leafs, and I'm going to do that annoying pen clicky thingy. Am I the biggest friend?
You need a basketball hoop. You need to throw it behind your head and score it.
I will get that going. Trust me.
We're just the better Tim and Sid.
We're just like if Tim and Sid wasn't bad and also Sid was still there.
I will see Despacito if you guys really want me to.
Where did that come out of?
Wait, have you not seen that clip?
Did Sid Cicero? Is that how you say it?
Sid Cicero?
Is it Cicero?
I mean,
Cicero.
You could put the accent on it. I just am terrible at pronouncing.
Cicero.
He did sing Despacito.
No way.
He did.
Like how Joe Biden sang it too, right? Or no, he just played on his phone.
Oh yeah.
The thing that amazes me most about this clip is how that old man knows how to navigate his phone well enough and had just the quick thinking skills. That is your president, guys.
I'm going to show a little more here. Where else
Oh.
are you going to hear a hockey podcast talk about Joe Biden playing Despacito?
That's true. We've gotten incredibly off topic today, and I know what is to blame.
But hey, we still have more to talk about in Predators here. So
we do.
All you 20 Predators fans out there.
They've got a pretty good fan base.
They do. Well, I just don't see them active on the internet.
Pretty large fan. That's true. I don't think they actually have internet out in Tennessee.
We're not sure, but
they're out there farming and shit, and they're happy.
Goaltending hasn't been on their side either.
No, it has not, Diego.
5-5-0, .898 save percentage, and
Saras.
He's playing like Carey Price out there.
Carey, we brought it back to the Habs. So welcome to full circle the show.
We're not gonna stay like the Habs.
Okay.
On the other hand, we have Peril, Stats are a little better, but the record isn't. 5-6-0, .911 save percentage, and a 2.52 goals against average.
That is vintage Pekka. That is goaltending
I'm shocked he has that
from a veteran. That guy knows how to dig in and help his team out. And he's got to mentor Saros in these last couple of years because he's getting up there. He's going to die soon. And so they need to pass the reins on eventually to Saros. Or who do they even have? Didn't they?
Askarov.
They took Askarov, didn't they?
I'm just remembering this. If Askarov learns how to hold a goaltending stick, this could be a
That
thing,
was
man.
the funniest World Juniors of my lifetime, except for how it ended. I think it ended stupid.
Yeah.
The ending to the World Juniors sucked.
But
whatever. I digress.
The Predators had pieces this year. Honestly, I'm shocked. I didn't expect them to make the playoffs. I'm going to put it out there. But I'm shocked it's been as bad as it's been.
All the pieces they have are too expensive for what they do, and they're not the right role guys.
That's fair, and like I said, people go to Nashville to stop playing hockey. So
it's true. That's like a retirement home, and I don't know why you'd ever want to go to Tennessee for something like that, but they do.
They added Borowicki from Ottawa in free agency. Granlund, they added.
I kind of wanted him in Toronto.
They added Granlund and Hall as well. Like, they added pieces, man. They just said, oh, we're in Nashville. We don't got to play hockey anymore.
No, they don't.
Pittsburgh ended this franchise before it even started.
That was pretty BS, though. That team was just a team of destiny, and it got ruined by some referees.
And Nick Bonino.
And
Nick now plays.
No, not Nick Bonino. Oh, yeah, that's true. As much as you love seeing Phil Kessel win 2 cups... they really could have used that goal in Game 6. I personally think. I watched Patty Hornquist. I was about to call him Patty Horny. That guy.
Oh boy.
For the cup clincher.
A whole bunch of other conversations now.
Oh yeah. Against the team that drafted him and never played him.
You want to hear a funny story?
That's karma.
You want to hear a funny story that I just thought of? Now you said Patty Horny.
Patty Horny.
So back little
Patrick Kane?
No. This is when I was like maybe 5 or 4 to 6 years old, somewhere there.
The first personal story of the pod, everybody. Listen.
Yeah, we're getting so we all know that I'm such an epic nerd gamer here, playing Pokemon on my Nintendo DS.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one Pokemon I had on my team. I'm a nerd, so I know the name of the Pokemon is Tauros. But for those who don't know, which I'm sure is most of you because you're cool and you watch hockey, it is a Pokemon.
It's a bull.
It is a bull with horns. So little boy me, when I'm gonna nickname it Horny.
Horny.
And my brother died of laughter when he saw me do this. I was so confused. I was just like, I don't get it. That's just his name, man. What do you got against him? Oh, also, speaking about me shilling, in our chat right now, Lizzie's shouting out the fact that we have 12 subscribers, so people continue to subscribe.
Dude, we are
and shout out
selling
to Lizzie for being in the
out
live
today.
chat. one of our 2 viewers.
Lizzie's goated. Listen, we've had some complaints of unprofessionalism on this podcast for some reason.
For some reason.
So today I got myself a chair. I got myself some proper work attire.
Yeah,
I have a table.
I wonder where those complaints came from.
These complaints of disprofessionalism really cut deep. And I just want everyone to know that I strive to be the best that I can be every day. And that, if you don't appreciate it, well, here I am. This is me.
Back to the beginning of the episode.
Back again.
We don't care about you guys.
We don't. But we care about what you think.
She said, "Wow, Alex." I think she's impressed.
Thank you.
It's all right. We love your input, guys. And we take it to heart, and we try to improve ourselves. Nothing was meant hostilely. I'm getting a lot of angry messages right now on text. But that's okay. So with that, let's head into our final topic of the day. Finally getting back on topic.
Not yet, actually, because I want to be off topic one more time.
Oh boy.
Dallas is last in the Central Division, and if I am not mistaken, they are last in the league. No, they're not. Buffalo still sucks more than them.
But Dallas just
Congrats, Buffalo.
Dallas decided not to play in the NHL this year, though.
Yes, but they've also sort of decided not to play in the NHL anyways. They're only 500 in those 16 games.
Which, yeah, that's pretty impressive. They decided not to play, and they have won 6 games and are at .500. And I've just been told I'm going to continue to get spammed for being rude. So I'll keep you all updated. But anyway,
I think
go on about
what's
Dallas.
going on over there? Why are they so bad?
Dallas,
I haven't watched
Dallas
a second of Central Division hockey.
Dallas doesn't have electricity. They have COVID.
I'm aware.
They have COVID and no electricity. How are they supposed to win games?
At the end of the day, I think the AHL squad should be stepping up to the plate.
Also,
you get to dunk on Detroit like 8 times a year.
Alex, listen. As I continue to get spammed, I have been told to inform you that Lizzie has the same pop socket as you.
That, in fact, is not my pop socket. So here's a fun story for everybody at home. Everything was conspiring against me today. Turns out my laptop, broken, dead, cannot be resuscitated.
We had a fun build-up before this episode started.
Yes. So, my phone, and then I try out, I'm like, we'll get the game reset. We'll see if I can use this microphone. Diego tells me it's awful.
She used to have the same pop socket, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. Sorry. And then after a few different trials, we finally end up with these microphone. That's on the headphone.
Multiple microphone trials today.
Multiple mic trials. And then I went through 2 different other laptops from around the house to pull up our stats
in the YouTube
board.
Live chat, we have Alex, you are doing great.
Thank you. I'm trying my best. And, finally, I settled on my little brother's iPod to pull up. I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. I just used the NHL app to look at the standing. So, if you want to get into sports broadcasting, you can do it too.
As long as you have...
Because I'm barely doing it, so...
Okay, so you still want to talk about Dallas, or can we move on?
I think you summarized it very well. I think Dallas sucks.
No electricity, and they have COVID. That's it.
It's kind of hard to win like that.
Yep.
I agree.
And Chicago's just better.
Chicago is pretty sick at hockey, and let's start with that.
Speaking of Chicago, we're gonna move into our talks about the Hart Trophy for the most team in the National Hockey League. And who do we think is gonna take this away? And who would I be? I say this all sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Who would I be as a Blackhawks fan to not say that Patrick Kane deserves his second Hart Trophy?
And Patrick, who would I be?
His second... Shut up, Alex. I don't want to
hear
your takes.
Okay.
Shut up. Sorry. I'm sorry. I got a little out of hand there. But Patrick Kane
that was
second in the league
kind of uncalled for.
In scoring is 11 goals, 23 assists, and 34 points over the Blackhawks.
For the most games.
Shut up. Over the Blackhawks in 23 games. And he's been the driving force on this team. Look at this roster. This roster is garbage. PK88 in the chat. I see that. Yes, PK88.
I thought
he's been insane. He's been the driving factor of this team. And he has shown
I thought
go, sure. I'll listen to
that Kevin Lankinen
okay.
was the reason. And now you're telling me all of a sudden it's Kaner.
They're both the reason. It's a twofer.
So how can they both?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Patrick Kane puts up 4 points a night if Malcolm Subban is letting in 6 goals to Detroit a night. Or 5 goals.
Did that actually happen?
We lost 5-3 to Detroit on Saturday night. Was just interesting, man. We lost 5-3 to Detroit. And Malcolm Subban coming off freaking...
And Kane put up 4 points.
34 save performance.
On 3 goals.
Oh, no. Kane did not get a point that night.
Oh.
I don't believe
Oh.
Yeah.
So they lose when he doesn't score. Well, that is an interesting
but he just has the
case that
ability
you're
this year
making
to make players around him better, all right? Pius Suter, man. Pius
Goat.
Suter. Who the hell is Pius
Suter? Goat.
Alex DeBrincat is over a point per game. I love
that guy showed some actual real promise.
Hey, he still shows it. I love
he does need it's the weird effect of the center that needs the good winger to get him going.
But as soon as we get Taser Doc back centering DeBrincat and Kane,
I say it ruins the chem.
Okay. You haven't been watching Chicago games, all right? 5-on-5.
Of course I haven't. I don't want to shoot myself. So
the Suter Kane DeBrincat line is maybe effective for 3 shifts in the entire game, and the rest of our points come on power play or line changes.
So basically, total liability.
Pops on the ice, Patrick Kane passes him the puck and gets off, and then Janmark will go down and score.
Great.
Suter he's good.
He's good.
That's it. All right. He
He's
can't
not
win
great.
a face-off for the life of him.
Mm-hmm.
He's still not versed in he just came to the NHL. He's still not versed well in how to position himself.
Good.
But yeah, enough about Patrick Kane. He deserves to win the Hart Trophy this year. But let's go on to who you're undoubtedly going to talk about.
Undoubtedly unbiased take, Diego. I've sat here thinking for a while, and I might have tricked you a little bit.
Oh.
A little bit of deception on my part.
Are we about to talk about Mitchie?
Diego?
Are we about to talk
I think
about
this
Mitchie?
year, your Hart Trophy winner is Connor McDavid.
Oh, okay. I said Patrick Kane deserves to win it, but Connor McDavid's going to win it this year. I just thought
he is.
Talk about Leafs.
He is very obviously going to win the Hart Trophy.
Talk about Leafs.
And the thing is, the guy is disgusting. He is the second coming of Gretzky. He's
okay. Oh, you
willed the Oilers.
Hot take?
Let's hear it.
Yeah, Gretzky's the greatest all time, but he played in a different era. McDavid is the best player to step on the ice.
I think you are correct. Him, it's at least at this point,
no
I
one's
think
had the same skill levels McDavid's had. McDavid
it
is the
goes
X factor in every game.
Yes. Yeah. Except for the last 2 games where he couldn't manage to score a goal on Jack Campbell or Michael Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Those guys are the real X factors. What a difference a year makes.
About Puljujärvi's potential though, but if he had someone who wasn't Puljujärvi on his wing that could actually score, I'd have more confidence in him.
Yeah. But the thing is,
Puljujärvi's had his chance this year, blah, blah, blah. Nugent Hopkins is on the other wing. I don't care. McDavid needs a legitimate winger, and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Nugent Hopkins can fulfill that role, but I think there's better options out there that the Oilers need to get.
Yep. For sure. That's been a long time problem. They just don't have anything for wingers. McDavid and Draisaitl.
Don't have wingers, man.
And when, it's like, sometimes they'll have guys that show potential, show promise, and then they don't show up.
No, but they've had these guys come up, but these are still guys that look at other teams. I'm like, they wouldn't be on the first line. Like Puljujärvi, Yamamoto. Like those, they definitely have some potential. They've definitely shown some skill, but I wouldn't put them above maybe max second line on like any other team unless you're like Buffalo.
Yeah. God, Buffalo. We got to talk about them next week. What a train wreck. Anyway, now that I've stated the obvious. Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. Let me tell you about these guys. I'm going to leave. Twofer. So I've never been a Mitch Marner appreciator. I've
Shoutouts to Caden.
I've always been Austin Matthews guy. That guy, I love goal scoring. I love the energy and electricity that the guy plays with. Like, it's just so different watching the Leafs play without him, and it's like it's not as fun. It's like, oh, now here's the thing. With Austin Matthews in the lineup, they play a lot more fast and loose. Those last 2 games against Edmonton were 2 defensive masterclasses. Okay. Jack Campbell
I'm taking off the Leafs jersey because I don't think Mitch Marner should be considered.
Okay, well, now that Diego can't hear me, we're going to divulge in why Mitch Marner deserves to be in this conversation.
Leafs jersey is off.
You're definitely probably a bit cooler right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm very hot. I'm wearing a sweater and a Leafs jersey over.
I said Mitch Marner doesn't deserve to be in the conversation, but...
That guy's 4th in league scoring.
He is, but I'm going to say not both of them deserve. Only one of them deserves... Actually, in my opinion... I don't
think that you can possibly nominate teammates for the Hart Trophy. Yeah,
but you want to
because I think that's gotta just defeat the purpose of the trophy.
No, because this is my argument to why I don't think either of them should win it either way.
Most valuable to the team.
Most valuable to one's team.
And then what are you gonna say? They've got Tavares, they've got Nylander, they've got Riley.
They can win without Austin Matthews.
Yes, they did.
Against probably who's. I don't know if I want to say that.
It was the best offense in the league coming into this series. It was the best offense in the league.
Yeah, but they can obviously win without Austin Matthews there. I think they can still win without Mitch Marner there.
And that's why I was planning on gushing over Austin Matthews in this segment before I changed my tune to saying it's McDavid. He's going to run away with it. I don't watch the Hawks enough to see what Patty Kane does, but if that guy's somehow putting up those points...
does all the little things. He does all the little things right.
Well, you know who else does all the little things right?
He exits the zone properly. He's been silently putting these points up. He's not on the highlight reel every day. He's gotten a couple this year. He's gotten the spinorama against Carolina. He's gotten the backhand top.
Kind of sucked. He's done it better before, I think,
for
in
sure,
his
but
career.
It's still a highlight reel goal.
It is a highlight reel goal.
Yeah. And he had the one against Detroit last night, which was I can't believe I didn't mention this. He's 400 career goals now.
Yes, but Nikita Zadorov
did score the same night.
And one career. But on his own net.
But yeah, no, Kane's just doing what he's got to do. And I think that if the Hawks can hold this playoff spot.
Well, here's where I make my argument. The Austin Matthews is exactly what you just said. That guy's a 200-foot player, and he brings up his line mates.
But
he plays with
Toronto
Mitch Marner.
Doesn't need him to win. Chicago
against the Oilers. To win. What about against the Senators?
Okay, listen.
Those guys are bad. Yes, I know, but
they're
that
good.
Is like Toronto's kryptonite.
As of recent, the Senators are good. Hey, the Stützle, Anisimov, Batherson line may just be the best line in the NHL.
Okay.
Former Blackhawk, Artem Anisimov, filling that center position. Used to play.
How much longer are you going to go on with this? Or can we just forget that ever happened and move on?
Hey, Tim Stützle, hands down one of my favorite German people to live.
I agree. I don't know that many.
I'm thinking of Germans that I know in my head.
I don't know any.
Definitely up there.
I know of a guy. And, Timmy Stützle, he's setting the league on fire. The other guy, he said a few other things. No, we're not going to go there.
I don't talk about this last time, but I do have the man crush on Timmy, or as they call him.
On Timmy Stützle?
I do have it.
God, I hate Brady Tkachuk.
I've come really close to buying the Stützle jersey, and I probably will one.
Brady Tkachuk could probably beat my ass, though. That's the only thing.
All right, go on with whatever you're talking about before I interrupt you.
Okay, Austin Matthews. He's just... like he's just the guy for the Leafs.
But
Like you see Austin Matthews on the ice. This guy has never been able to stay healthy other than that first season. And so you see it with the team. It's just a different style of play. Like the Leafs had to buckle down and play everybody, full team effort to win both of those games. And they made it particularly easy for Campbell and for Hutchinson, for sure. Those guys didn't face a lot of grade A stuff. That was a whole team defense buy-in. I don't know how that's sustainable that is with a lineup like the Leafs.
Especially when Freddie Anderson returns to the net. And
Especially when Freddie Anderson.
Both Hutchinson and Campbell, just saying.
That's not true. I think he's better than Hutch, but I think that him and Campbell are at least even. And I think they should transition that into a goalie tandem. That will help so much come playoff time.
Consistent play this year than Freddie Anderson.
Played twice.
I'm searching up.
Oh, nice haircut, buddy. Oh. Do you want this? I don't need it.
Are you talking to your brother?
Yes, Nick got a haircut.
Shoutouts to Nick. What a haircut.
Shoutouts to Nick with a new haircut.
Okay.
Nick, welcome to the studio.
Yeah. So you want to come on camera?
Just talking about. Do you want to give your 2 cents on Austin Matthews now? Should Austin Matthews?
Nick in here.
The first guest on the show.
The first guest on the show. Let's give it up for Nick, guys.
Nick, come give us right into the mic here. Let's hear your thoughts on who should win the Hart Trophy this year.
I mean, it's probably like a little bit biased because I'm a Leafs fan.
Hey, totally unbiased hockey talk.
But I think Austin Matthews should win.
And why should Austin Matthews win the Hart Trophy?
He's the best.
Because he is the best. And that is basically my argument.
I can't argue with Nick.
Austin Matthews is leading the league in goals by 4 this year. He's missed 3 games. He's the driving force behind that offense. You watch these Leaf games, and this guy will single-handedly will them to a W most nights.
Okay.
It's a team effort for sure, but Austin Matthews is the driving force.
Okay, and can we bring up that I have the Michael Hutchinson stats right now?
Let's hear them. Can we hear them also compared to 2019-20, however?
Okay, fine.
Can we hear those stats first?
This year right now, Hutchinson's played 4 games. He's 3-1-0, the 1.77 goals against average, and a .943 save percentage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's elite.
He's elite.
However, in 2019-2020, this was an incredible year for him.
This was an incredible year for the Leafs, I will admit. That was not... No. It was
do we want
100-point team, I think.
His stats with Colorado in the playoffs? Or do we want his stats with Toronto in the regular season?
The regular season Toronto, because that'll give us a better picture of what we're dealing with here.
He played 15 games. Started 11 of them. Went 4-9-1. At 3.66 goals against average and a .886 save percentage.
That's bad.
But in the playoffs for Colorado that same year, he played 1 game, got 1 win, had 1 goal against, and had a .944 save percentage.
Well, that's basically on par with what's going on right now. In the present.
Because
he's elite. I don't know what Lefty did over that summer. But he came back and he was like, wow, I stank it up.
And said, I'm good.
I stank it up with the Leafs. I need a second chance. And he proved himself in that single game in Colorado. And now he's surrounded by a Maple Leafs team that is mature.
If Colorado
that has...
he's winning the cup.
Maybe. But instead they had to go with Francouz. Pretentious French bastard. Grubauer. To make my point about Mitch Marner now.
I feel like I need to mention this just for Jack. Grubauer sucks.
Grubauer is bad.
Ooh, San Jose gave him a nice pounding last night. That's funny.
Grubauer is not actually bad. Jack's a little upset. Isn't he on the bye week right now?
Jack is on the bye week right now.
Jack is on the bye week, and he's complaining about his goalie having the shittiest performance of all time.
I'm
Jack.
I'm losing to team better than Aiden, so...
I think I am beating Team Shack Attack.
Okay, well, let's not give too many insights to our fantasy league here. We don't want to.
I mean, we could give people a little update, for sure.
How it's go? Oh, hey, okay. If they want an update, they can know that I'm second place in the league. And
Diego, I
left and right.
Okay, that's just a lie. I'm 3-2-1, and despite my loss
I'm
last week, which
5-0-1.
was Chris's first win of the season,
Shoutouts to Chris.
I still moved up one spot in the standings.
Well, shit, can't argue that.
Can't argue that. Even when I lose, I win. Can't say the same about my basketball team, which is 2-8 right now. So
hey, everyone wrote off my team after the draft. That's all I'm saying.
I will admit, guys, I was one of those
5
dudes.
Buffalo Sabres. I still have 2 of them. My goalies right now might be Georgiev and Blankinen, but
Once Lankinen comes off that high, the team is in trouble. Here's the thing. Diego knew that he's bad at drafting goalies, so he got rid of some goalie categories that some might find important and kept wins and save percentages.
Oh, shit, I did get rid of 2. Hey, last year I kind of rolled with Crawford and Leonard. I didn't win wins.
Yep.
I won the other stuff.
Fair enough.
But, anyway, that's enough about our fantasy league.
Enough about fantasy. Enough with the fantasy updates.
Well, I was gonna talk more crap about Matthews.
Let's hear some.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're saying that yes, the Leafs can beat the Oilers without him, but can they continue to win without him? You take Austin Matthews off this team, Leafs are still in the playoff spot in the North.
How do you know? You take away 18 goals.
How do I know? Because the 3 teams that aren't in a playoff spot in the North are Calgary, Vancouver, and Ottawa. That is how I know.
Okay, yes.
If you take Patrick Kane off of Chicago, Chicago is competing with Detroit for last place in the Central.
They're actually competing with the Stars for last place in the Central.
Sorry, my bad. Yes, you're correct. If you take McDavid off of Edmonton, God, they're Calgary warm up every day.
Good callback.
I mean, it's true.
Is Toronto a playoff team without Austin Matthews?
Yes.
Yes, they have definitely the pieces. But Austin Matthews, it's like a puzzle. If you've got a piece missing in the middle of like a dude's face or something,
he's the missing piece of the recipe, man.
It looks stupid and it doesn't work, and then you get frustrated and you throw it.
The sauce.
No, you can't. And Austin Matthews has plenty of sauce, plenty of stash. If Austin Matthews did not exist, I would not be cultivating.
You can't have
the Mustaki right
without the Poggy.
Austin Matthews is the Scory to the Leafs Poggy.
No one's.
I rest my case.
No Corey Perry, man. We should be Corey Perry fanboys.
We should be, but it just doesn't go as well. What can we do?
We have not talked about Phaneuf yet.
The Perry fanboys. That's coming up. We're arranging for a little. And by arranging, I mean I've DM'd him.
Is he on Cameo?
Is he on Cameo? Is Dion the dream of Phaneuf?
To shout out our little thing.
Here? Our pod? The Phaneuf?
The greatest show, totally unbiased hockey talk?
The greatest show on earth? Hey, he might even check it out. He'll be like, what are these guys on about?
He'll be like, wait, they're right. He'll be like, wait, they're right. He's like, wait, they're right. They are better than Tim and Friends.
Oh, Tim and Friends.
Hey, I'm the Sid to your Tim.
And I am, hopefully, not Tim. I hate Tim.
It's alright. You can be like, who else do they have on there? Like Donovan Bennett?
I've seen Steve Dangle on there.
Ugh, let's not talk about him.
What? You don't like Steve Dangle?
I'm not a Dangle fan.
You're not a Dangler?
I'm not a Dangler.
Not a Dangler? You're not a
Wilder?
Wilder?
A Bender.
Not even a Blaker? You don't listen to Steve Dangle podcast with your host, Steve Dangle, Jesse Blake, and Adam Wild?
It might be the Sid to his Tim, but don't worry, I will not make out with the camera like Sid.
Sid is a weird guy.
He has so many good bits.
Unorthodox in his broadcasting method.
Pork chops, man. Us pork chops, man. You never
pork chops.
You never know what to expect.
Yo.
What?
Mitch Marner.
Mitch Marner. Oh God.
I still haven't made my case about Mitch Marner. That guy's magical. I don't think he's in the running for the Hart Trophy. I think that Austin Matthews is leaps and bounds the better player, and I think that's been cemented. But this guy's a point machine. Like, he's incredible on offense. The thing Austin Matthews has on him is defense. Austin Matthews is a 200-foot player, and he's really improved.
Let's not rate Mitchie too high just yet, okay? Mitchie's playing incredibly right now. But has he ever stayed this consistent in his career?
Yes.
Has he?
He had a 95-point season 2 years ago.
Oh, did he? Oh,
with JVR and Bozak.
I am uninformed.
Yeah.
I am going to apologize.
Was it JVR and Bozak? It was either JVR and Bozak, or it was like Tavares and like Mikheyev.
In St. Louis, was he not?
St. Louis, when he won his cup with the Jackets. I mean, the Blues, sorry.
You heard it here first. The Blue Jackets won the cup.
Yo, Blue Jackets fans, that one was for Nasher. You can only dream, guys. It's okay.
He led them
that guy is the savior. That guy's the messiah out there.
Hey, hometown boy.
For real?
Yeah.
And that's why he's performing. Oh, that goal was McCreamy, though.
Oh, when he put it between his legs and.
Oh my God! And then 5-hold the goalie. Gross.
Jack.
Not as good as Jason Spez's goal against Edmonton. Apparently, that was in conversation for goal of the year on Sportsnet last night. I don't know if they were just trying to play up to the audience or something, but
man,
of course I voted for Spezza.
Did like Cassie Campbell say?
Oh no, they had it was burning questions or whatever, so they had it as an option on the screen for the fan vote. It is. So you know what? I guess we might be gunning for a TSN time slot or something, but
we love you.
We love that channel. I grew up on TSN, personally.
To the 5 o'clock time slot when Tim and Friends inevitably fails?
Yeah, it's not going to get those ratings. What is? It's two teenagers.
Phaneuf Phanboys.
In their bedrooms. That's what's going to get the clicks.
Hockey talk.
Totally unbiased hockey talk. Whereas Tim and Friends is going to be like a never-ending revolving door of garbage.
Like, what do they have? They got Tim and Friends.
Yeah, but Tim wasn't even the thing.
We have Dion Phaneuf.
As our mascot. How funny would it be if Dion became like I don't know, the third host?
Just modeling for our show.
Listen, I think he actually does modeling. I think his wife is an actress. I've searched this up.
She is.
Yeah, and you've obviously have too. Can we talk for a minute about the hockey player type? Because it is all the same. If you've seen one hockey player's wife, you've seen them all.
They're all the same blonde girl.
They're blonde, pretty tall, fit, good dimensions.
You're not wrong.
I wonder what that is. Is it the profession that attracts those ladies, or is it like...
Wait, I need to Google this, because I remember them looking really similar. I might just
like weirdly similar. Like she hangs out in Montreal on weekends, Chicago on weekdays. Similar, like.
I can't remember. Okay, I haven't looked at stuff in a while, so I need to search again. But I mean, I never willingly just randomly search this stuff up. But actually, no, they look different. I'm lying. But they do fit. They do fit the archetype that you are putting out.
Yep, it's and the thing is, when have they ever discussed something like this on Tim and Friends?
When have they discussed that all the hockey wives are just marrying blonde white girls?
It's the same girl.
She's just married to all of them.
Dion, I love your wife. Please come on the show.
You heard it here first. We love Dion's wife.
We're burning all of the bridges like within the first 2 weeks of our show's infancy.
Alex, if you want to make the show one day, now you know what you need.
True.
You need
ladies. Diego has listed my Instagram in the description and the DMs.
In the description of this video, you can find us on social media.
You can talk to the hosts, guys. We don't just talk to each other.
You have Alex's Instagram.
Oh.
Alex wants to make the NHL, so specifically the criteria we've gone over. If you meet those criteria, Alex wants to hear from you.
We've turned the show into speed dating. We've turned the side hustle. Ladies, and as well, this isn't just for ladies. If you are a small time business or a big time business and you would like to advertise, we are willing to sell out for you.
We will shill.
Pay us.
We will shill.
We will shill.
I have
as
lots
long
of
as
links.
you know.
I put my link tree down there.
Oh,
So
we have a
lots of
link
places
tree?
to reach for, it's more specifically just me.
The Diego link tree?
It's linked. It's
It's
to
our
my
joint
Twitter.
link tree, guys.
You can have a link to my Twitter.
Oh.
You can have a link to my what else did I put in there? This my business's Instagram. You can find my personal from there, but I don't want you following me. I'm just gonna deny it. I have a link to this YouTube channel that you are watching us on at this moment. And to my Twitch where you can watch me be a nerd and raise money for MS.
That's not nerdy, that's noble.
Well, I mean, like, what I'm doing on there.
Well, what he's doing is very nerdy, and which is why I've never watched, but...
That's fine. That's chilling for now.
That's
but,
fine.
Any more topics you want to cover today?
Yes.
No?
Troy Terry.
Troy Terry, oh boy.
Troy Terry. And Trevor Zegras.
We are at... We've been live for an hour 17, so keep it
a little short. Keep it short and sweet.
We broke our record from last episode.
Okay. Troy Terry, I don't know if anybody remembers, was playing on the U.S. junior team in 2017.
All I know
and
about
he
that
broke...
guy is when I was playing my NHL 19 franchise mode, he had high potential, so I traded for him, and he developed into a good player.
And that is what the Ducks are hoping for him. Troy Terry has a 90 overall Hut card on NHL 21, I've just found out.
Oh.
Troy Terry is a shootout wizard, which leads me to some other shootout wizards. Casey Middlestat. Has he played a game yet?
Casey Middlestat's played multiple games.
Is he doing anything?
No. He plays on Buffalo.
Of course he doesn't. That is some foreshadowing for next week. Please join us next Tuesday when we spend the whole hour and a half talking about Buffalo.
Casey Middlestat.
And Casey Middlestat. That's at least a 45-minute segment right there.
Who knows what else we're going to get off topic about.
Mittenstat.
We talked about a lot today.
The guy is shootout Jesus, but man, is it just not happening. There's another bridge. No Troy Terry interview. Oh, yes, Troy Terry interview because he's the GOAT. No Middlestat
Troy Terry,
review.
Come on the show. We want you.
This guy's crazy. Scory Poggy on the show.
We
Former Ducks.
We need Scory Poggy. We need Troy Terry. I mean, I don't think you can get better after those three.
And lastly, Trevor Zegras, who I talked about last week in our closing statement.
The guy who broke
where I said he's going to play.
The guy who broke your heart.
The other Anaheim Duck who broke my heart, such as Troy Terry, Trevor Zegras, I thought he'd just be one of those World Junior Daddy guys. I saw him try and pull off a Forsberg, a Svechnikov, the Mike Legg.
The chances have come.
I think that he might actually be pretty good.
Maybe. Well, we'll have to wait.
I thought he was going to be a total bust, but, it's been a week, and I've seen some highlights. He's a very highly touted prospect, of course, but
yeah,
I think he might do it. Prove me right, Trevor.
Prove him right. Alex,
and as for you, Troy Terry, anytime you want to be here.
Anytime. And, if you're anyone of any notable presence... Even if you're of unnotable presence, you want to be on?
If you're one of our friends and we ask you to come on the show, just say yes.
If we like you.
We're going to ask you.
I know, hey, shoutouts to David and Johnny. They've both already inquired.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're
we get to talk about the Penguins.
If
oh, yeah.
Still interested, guys? Hit one of us up. We'll make it work.
We will.
But with that, let me shill one last time.
One more time.
Thank you, everyone.
Sit back, everybody.
Who decided to watch this. It means a lot. Please like and subscribe. I've been preparing to say that. Liking and subscribing, it does a lot. It makes us be happy.
Remember the graph.
Remember the... Oh, wait. Graph.
Oh, we got to bring the graph back up.
Ignore the first little dipping arc of this upside down graph that I've put on your screen. But focus on the part that is going upwards. And you can see that is me and Alex's happiness levels when we see like and subscriber number go up. Because if you don't do that, then the graph is going to, 1 second.
Be upside down. Right side up, I guess.
If you don't like and make us be happy, then what's going to happen to the graph is it's going to flip right side up again, and it's going to go down, and we're just going to be sad.
Sad graph sucks.
You want us to be happy.
Don't
We want you to be happy sometimes.
We do.
Sometimes. But
Sometimes.
we know that you definitely want us to be happy. So subscribe.
Make us happy, guys.
Make us I'll wear a Leafs jersey. I have jerseys that I can whip out. Okay. If we hit, well, what number do I want to shill for?
25.
Oh, I think 25 is too much of an ask for us, to be honest. if we hit 20 subscribers by next episode, I will wear my knockoff Dylan Strome All-Star jersey.
Oh, yeah. Guys, please stay at 19.
You guys hear how prestige that is? Knockoff Dylan Strome, who's never going to be an All-Star in his life. All-Star jersey.
How did he get one?
It's a knockoff. I just got his name on it. It's not. He was not an All-Star. Don't get me wrong. I just have a Dylan Strome All-Star jersey. So that's what we leave you with. As always, thanks for watching. I don't know.
Thank you, guys.
I can't plan out a closure. You close it, Alex. You got
Guys, thank you very much for watching this week's installment of the Phaneuf Phanboys. If you like the channel, please like the video and subscribe. It helps our egos so much. It's going to keep us going. Guys, the show is only getting better from here, so please tell your friends.
This is our best episode yet.
This is our best episode yet, I think. Maybe not quality-wise, but, quality-wise.
Hit them up. They can hear about hockey and hear about our hatred for Sportsnet, apparently. So
we dunked on Sportsnet a little too much today. I think we've burned that bridge as well. Guys,
right. With that,
tune in next week to watch two guys shoot each other in the foot and also themselves and also the foot.
We'll see you guys next week. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.